Hello, my name is Anita Plattis, and I'm going to talk about today things that are typically American and some stereotypes about Americans that are not true. So, starting with things that are typically American, that are definitely true, they're mostly our likes and dislikes. So, some of those things include the foods that we eat. So, American foods are known as hot dogs and hamburgers and barbecue, and that's definitely true. We love to eat, our all American food, and they're often made at barbecues and cookouts and enjoyed with friends and family. Another thing that is typically true about us is that we are family oriented people. We definitely love being around people. We don't really go off on our own when we get older, but a lot of us stay in contact with our friends and family. Likewise, our sports are something that we love, which a lot of people know about us, especially football, since it's unique to this country. And the last thing about Americans that is, typically true is that we're patriotic. We love our country, and we celebrate it once a year, just like other countries do all the time. So that is definitely true about us. So there are a lot more things about Americans that are not true, but that are just stereotypes. One example is that we are all just unhealthy, fat, and lazy. So yes, obesity is a huge problem in this country. Diabetes as well, and a lot of other diseases like heart disease because of obesity has increased in the past couple of years. However, it is beginning to decline because of the increasing knowledge that is being spread on how to avoid and prevent it. However, that doesn't mean that everybody in America is obese or unhealthy. It's just a percentage of the population, and there are some all around the world. Everybody enjoys a fast food meal once in a while, but not everyone here is unhealthy and lazy. Another thing that people think about Americans is that we are all obsessed with our appearance. While this might be true for some people, while it is for everybody in the world, like celebrities, so on and so forth, it cannot be generalized to the rest of the population. We're not as superficial as we might appear just because of pop culture. We know that appearance is very important when it comes to real problems. So the way your hair looks or how skinny or fat you are really doesn't matter in the real world. So speaking of celebrities, it's a common perception that all Americans are celebrity obsessed. Well, again, some people might be. The entire American population is not obsessed with celebrities. A lot of people think that it's totally unimportant and pay it no mind. We might like celebrities and know about them, but not all Americans are obsessed with them and strive to be like them. Another thing that people think about Americans that is not true is that we are not culturally aware and that we pay no attention to other countries except for our own. This is not true. A lot of people have opinions about, what's going on worldwide and pay a lot of attention to the news. And a lot of Americans love to travel, so we are definitely not ignorant of the world. Lastly, another common misconception about Americans is that we are rude or think that we're better than everybody else. This is totally not true. That is completely subjective. It depends on the person and their personality. Just because you met a couple of Americans or seen a couple of Americans on TV that are like that does not mean that the entire country is like that.